morning, student. In this moment, I'm going to show you, I want to teach you how to solve the polynomials inequality. You received in Microsoft Teams how the video, how to do this exercise. Because I was checking some of the exercise you did it and you sent it to me. And I want to create this video to give you the best method, the correct way to solve this kind of the exercise. Please, I need that you follow my orientations. Now I'm going to show you how to do it, and maybe today and tomorrow you receive 4 exercise only. How to do this one, and you need to do in the exercise using my orientations to solve the polynomials inequality. Okay, I have this polynomial, the second grade, is x squared plus 3x minus 4. Number one, to find the factors, that's the first important thing. I need to do the factorization of the polynomials to find the answer of this exercise. If you don't do the factorization, you cannot find the solution. Now, number one, because this is a quadratic equations, I need to find, it's very simple, 2 numbers. You write here x plus, you multiply plus times negative is negative x. And I need 2 numbers. When I multiply, the number is, when I multiply, the number is negative 4. And when you add, the number is 3. When you add, the number is 3. Now you got it here 4 and a 1. And you have here greater than 4. Now, when you multiply 4 times negative 1, you have negative 4. And when you have 4 minus 1, you get a 3. And now you do the factorizations. When I have these factorizations, it's very important. You create this line. Now, this line here. What line is this? What's meaning this line? You plug in on the line what is the zeros of the polynomial. Now, this factor is 0 when x is negative 4. And now you write here negative 4. Negative 4. And because you have here equal sign, you include negative 4. And at another point, when this factor is 0, when x is 1, 1 minus 1 is 0, and now he's going to be 1. And you close because you have the equal sign here, equal 0. Okay? Now, I have this negative infinite to 4 close. I got 4 to 1. This is the interval. And I have here 1 to positive infinite. This is the interval I'm going to use to find the solution. Now, you create this table I'm going to do right now. Pay attention. Now, you have this. Create on the column, you write the corresponding factor, x plus 4, and another column is x minus 1. And I create now 3 rows. The first row is negative infinite to 4. Another is 4 to 1. Another is 1 to positive infinite. 1 to positive infinite. When you create this table, you select any numbers between this interval. For example, between negative infinite to 4, maybe you can select this is, I'm sorry, this is a mistake here. It's negative 4 here. Negative 4. Negative 4 and negative 4. Again. This is negative 4. This is 0 when it's negative 4. And I have negative 4 to 1. And I want yes. Now, select any numbers less than negative 4. You can select, for example, negative 5. You can select negative 5. Between 4 and 1, between negative 4 and 1, you can select 0. And greater than 1, maybe you select 2, whatever. These numbers belong to this interval. Now I'll select one number between negative infinite to negative 4 and select negative 5. one number between negative 4 and 1, I select 0. You can select whatever you want, but I select 0. And greater than 1, I select 2. And now I'm going to evaluate each factors. You say negative 5 is this one. Negative 5 plus 1 is negative 1. This is negative. And now 0 plus 4 is positive 4 is positive. And 2 plus 4 is 6 is positive. And you do the same thing with another factor. Negative 5 minus 1 is negative 6. Now negative 4, negative 0 minus 1 is negative 2. 0 minus 1 is negative 1. And 2 minus 1 is positive. And the final column, I have my answer. In the final column, I have the answer. When you multiply now, negative times negative is positive. Positive times negative is negative. And the positive times positive is positive. And the solution I need to write now is greater than equal 0. Now, what is the interval when the polynomial is positive? In this row and in this row. How would I write the solution? You write the solution is x below 2. You say from negative infinity to negative 4, and you include 4 because it can be 0. This is the first interval, and another interval is this. You use union, and now I'm going to write 1 to positive infinite, and you have the solution. Graphically, I need to see the graph. You write here negative 4, and you write here 1, and now your solution is like this, and the solution is like this. From negative to negative 4, and from 1 to positive infinite. That's a way to find the answer of this problem when you're going to solve inequality polynomial, okay? When you find the polynomials inequality. Any question, please? I created for you a group in WhatsApp, and I send using Microsoft Teams. I send the link to join with the group in WhatsApp. Any question that you have it, you can contact with me for this group using the group of WhatsApp, and I am be ready to give you the answer of any questions. Okay? I'm going to do another example more complicated like this. If you have a question, please be free to connect to me using WhatsApp group. I'm going to erase the board now to do another exercise. Next problem is x to the third plus 4x squared minus 4x minus 16 less than 0. Less than 0. Remember, the first step is find the factors. Yeah? Find the factors. Then I need to represent this polynomial like this. X minus A, X minus B, X minus C. 3 factors because the degree is 3. And you remember the polynomial with degree 3 has 3 zeros. Then I need to represent my polynomial in factorization form to create a table similar to the first exercise and find the solution. What I had to do to find the factors? You select this number, 16, and you find what is the factor of 16. The factor of 16 is positive and negative 1, positive and negative 2, positive and negative 4, positive and negative 8, and a positive and negative 16. That's the number you can use to divide 16. This is a factor of 16. 1 times 16 is 16, 2 times A is 16, 4 times 4 is 16, 8 times 2 is 16, and 16 times 1 is 16. This is the factor of 16. And using synthetic division, I got it long, I don't know how many weeks you study this, but today I'm gonna do the review. Using synthetic division and using this factor, you can do the factorization of the polynomial. Number one, I'm gonna write the coefficients of the polynomial. The coefficient of the polynomial here is 1, and here is 4, and a negative 4, and negative 16. This is the coefficients of the polynomial. Okay, and now I'm going to use the factors until one of them is 0 of the polynomial. What I find that some of them is 0 of the polynomial, I find A, and you continue to do it until find A, B, and C. For example, I'm going to use now negative 2. I want to use negative 2. Okay, remember you move 1 down, and negative 2 times 1 is negative 2, and what you add here is 2, okay, and 2 times negative 2 is negative 4, and when you add this is negative 8, and when you multiply here is 16, and now he's going to be 0. Then negative 2 is 1 factor. Now A is negative 2. Then my first factor is x plus 2. Remember, because it's negative, and a negative with this negative is going to be plus 2. We continue for find another factor. You can use whatever you want of this list. I'm going to use negative 2, and I find this one. I'm going to use another one, for example, negative 4. 1, negative 4 times 1 is negative 4. When you add is negative 2. Negative 2 times negative 2 is A. And when you add here is 0 again. Now, negative 4 is another 0. Now I write here x plus 4. Remember, because it's negative, with this negative, you're going to change to positive. And finally, it's this polynomial of degree 3, and this polynomial of degree 2, and this polynomial of degree 1. Now you have x equal negative 2. And this is another 0. And now here is x plus 2. Now I factor in my polynomials. I do the factorization of my polynomials. Now I had 3 factors, and I'm doing create a table similar to the table of the first exercise to find the final solution. Now, when you create the line here, I have here, this is 2 positive, because the equations here is x minus 2 equals 0, x minus 2 equals 0, and when you solve here is x equals 2. Now here is x minus 2. Then I have 3 zeros. The first 0 is 4, because you don't have equal sign, is open. Open negative 4, open negative 2, and open 2. Now I have now to create my table, negative infinity to negative 4 open. The first line. Let me erase this. I'm moving back. This. I have x plus 2, x plus 4, x minus 2, and the final answer. Now you get it here, create the interval. The first interval is negative infinity to negative 4. Open. Negative 4 to negative 2. Negative 2 to 2. And a 2 to positive infinity. Now I'm going to close here, make it a table. And I close this to the table. And this is my final answer. I select now one number now less than negative 4. You can use negative 5, negative 6, negative whatever, but it had to be less than negative 4. And you get here negative 5, I use negative 5. Negative 5 plus 2 is negative 3, is negative. Continue with negative 5. Negative 5 plus 1 is negative 1, is negative. Negative 5 minus 2 is negative 7, is negative. Next now, between negative 4 and negative 2, negative 3, for example. And a negative 3 plus 2, negative 3 plus 2 is negative 1, is negative. Negative 3 plus 4 is positive 1, is positive. Negative 3 minus 2 is negative 5, is negative. We continue now. Between negative 2 and 2, I can select 0. Between negative 2, I use 0. 0 plus 2 is positive. 0 plus 4 is positive. 0 minus 2 is negative. And another number greater than 2. Greater than 2. 3. 3 plus 2 is positive. 3 plus 4 is positive. And 3 minus 2 is positive. And when you multiply the signs, negative times negative times negative is going to be negative. Negative times positive is negative times negative is positive. Okay? And now, positive times positive is positive times negative is negative. And a positive times positive times positive is positive. And come back to my question. I need to find the solution when the polynomial is less than 0. The polynomial is less than 0. Here in this row is less than 0. In this row is less than 0. Okay? Then when I'm going to write the solution, I'm going to write the solution here. Here, my solution is x is negative infinite to negative 4 union negative 2 to 2. That's the solution. Negative infinite to negative 4 union with negative 2 and 2. This is my solution. And graphically, you write this one. You have this negative 4 is open, and negative 2 is open, and 2 is open. And the solution is, this is the solution, and this is below the solution. Now, if this one, you graph the solution like this. This is the solution of my problems. Okay? With this exercise, I finish this short video and to show you how to do the exercise when you need to solve polynomials inequality. I'm going to send to you 4 more problems, but I need that you find the solution using this methodology, using this step. I want to see in your work that you do the exercise like this. Some of you send me the exercise and they have a lot of mistake. Okay? I do not consider this one. Okay? I'm going to start again. Watch this video. I'm going to send today and the afternoon and night. I'm going to send 4 or 5 exercises. And you doing the exercise and send me to me. Take a picture, send me to me. Please, I need that the word you send me to be very clear, because I need to evaluate your work. Okay? Have a good time. Maybe I don't know when I see you again, but I hope that you have a good time and a wonderful day. Thank you very much. Remember again, if you have any question, join the WhatsApp group and I have any answer to you. Thank you very much to watch this video.